I never thought I would have had to put this much effort into collecting this line. How's it going, everybody? Mike here from Kapowcast, back with another G.I. Joe Classified Series action figure review. Today we are taking a look at the Cobra Island Target exclusive Baroness with coil bike. I don't know about that. But the Baroness figure looks really good. I had to Target early before they open to get it. I had to get in touch with a employee. They checked the back, brought one out. If you guys are doing that, like, be sure to be nice to the employees. Like, it can be rough. Me personally, working retail, I'm telling you, especially with everything that's been going on with the virus, people are nasty and weird, so just be patient with them. So anyways, we got the nice window box here. There's Baroness with all of her accessories and the bike, and there's her special attributes on the side here. Cobra Island on the back, Baroness boobs right there. You get a very nice image of Baroness on the side. If I can move this up a bit. Looking very, very nice. And there she is, also with her bike. G.I. Joe Classified Series on the top. Just notice my box is a little damaged. Good thing I'm not a mint in card collector that much these days. And a bunch of legalese and barcode on the bottom. So without further ado, after all the hunting and headache this figure has given me trying to hunt down, let's get her open and let's see how she is. And here's Baroness out of the package with her bike and her accessories. I've never done anything like this, so I'm like, which order do I do? So I figure I'll just do the accessories first. We'll add them onto the figure and the bike, because some stuff does get added to the bike. So first up, she comes with this weird Cobra thing. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe it'll be explained more in the G.I. Joe Classified video game that's going to be coming out. I will not be playing that because it's probably not going to be very good, if I had to take a guess. But she should be able to hold this. You gotta like wrap it around her arm, kind of, and get it just right. I don't know. You get the idea. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It's a little much, if you ask me, but it still looks really cool. It's got all the gold paint on there with silver. You can see it kind of opened up there in the front. So I mean, it's cool, but I don't think I will much be using that. She also does come with these two smaller gold guns, which these look pretty cool. This is a solid color for them. Very nice. And she does have holsters for them in the back, which are pretty cool. I think it would be better suited like that. There we go. Like that. So there we go. That looks cool. Kind of stick out a bit, but not too bad. And she also does have these guns here. So there's no place that I can see to store them on her. But you can store on the bike. They got these little peg holes right here, and you can just plug them in like so. If it looks like the bike is a little wet, it's because it is. I had to, you have to put this on, and it's a very tight fit, so got some hot water, did the trick. Same thing here with this gun. You can put it on that side, or if you like, it balances very nice too, by the way. She should be able to actually hold these guns as well if you want her to hold some of the bigger weapons. Let's take a look, because she will not store them. So I really hate it when the weapons have this part right here. Kind of ran into this with my Cobra Trooper, where it's very difficult to get this in his hand. So I'm going to pause for a minute, see if I can get it in there, and see how it looks. So I will say you're probably better off just keeping these on the bike. She doesn't really hold on to them too well. Yeah, see, it's very hard. Like, her thumb keeps getting in the way. So I think using these right here may be your best bet. Which is kind of sad, because it means she's kind of underarmed, I think, compared to some of the other Joes. But at least she does have a sweet knife with a Cobra head on it. We can get it to focus on the Cobra head. There we go. That looks really cool. I dig that. Nice gold paint. At least we got paint on it, right? Might still do that silver, but I don't know if it'd be a bit much. Let's see. You could place that in there. That also looks very nice. So that's pretty neat. And she does come with one more accessory, which is, if I can get her to stand, we may have a standing issue with this one. She does come with this motorcycle helmet. Nothing special, just plain black. Looks really good. And no, you cannot put it on actually like over her head. We have to pop off the head, which was very easy, and put this on like so. Come on. Please don't break. I don't hear it popping. I think it's on there, but so there she would be with her nifty helmet on. Get her gun back in there. And let's see if she can, how she can ride her little motorcycle. So yeah, you can, I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole, I'm not going to go through the whole thing of putting her on there, getting her hand in, putting the feet on the right things, and, you know, we all know what it looks like when someone rides a motorcycle. We all get the picture, right? Right. And speaking of the motorcycle, I will say I am not overly impressed with this. I'm just going to go ahead and say it looks very cheap. The red is just very plain. It's just very plain to the eyes. When you look at like the figure, and we'll get a closer look at the figure here in a moment, it stands out. It looks, I don't want to say it looks like something from a dollar store, because it doesn't. I think that's unfair. But it's what it reminds me of. We at least do get some texturing on the seat there. This is kind of the bad side because you got all the screws. So you go on this side here. It'd be cool if these came with like little because if you look right here, like there. I guess so much not in the one spot, but like here, and it's in the back. Yeah, here. If they just had little inserts you could plug in, cover up these screw holes, because they're pretty unsightly. So it's like you can only really do it from one side. It does have the green translucent plastic, which is still a little wet from the hot water trick. But yeah, it's all right. I don't really see myself displaying her with the bike. Just because I'm really not that big into vehicles, but I know it's kind of like a G.I. Joe thing, so this is kind of their first forte into that. But I don't think it looks good, honestly. Like, I think it looks cheap and very toy. Looks very much like a toy. But let's get this bike out of here and let's take a look at the Baroness. So taking a closer look here at the Baroness, I think this figure looks amazing. I really like it. I love it's a very classic kind of look for her in a way, but it also is very modern. It's all black. You got the red Cobra emblems there on her chest, on the belt, on her arms there. Looks very good. But you have this texturing and this different colors here, and it just makes it stand out. It makes it pop so much more, and it looks so good. She looks really badass. I really like it. She's got the armor plates up top here, along with the boots. And you can't really see the Baroness, but yeah, there you go. For all you weirdos out there. But that looks really good. She has a sweet little Cobra type emblem here on the shoulder. It's like a Cobra head. And then she has this shoulder part here, which I think is kind of funny because if I pull Scarlet over here, she has the same thing on the opposite shoulder. It's not the exact same, but it's the same kind of idea, it looks like, which I'm just kind of like, wow, that's kind of a weird thing to do, but you know, is what it is. But I think the real star of this figure, I could be wrong, is the face sculpt here. The face sculpt looks really, really nice, I think. It actually looks like a person. The glasses look really good. Marvel Legends, take note that Peter Parker with the glasses, good lord. But like the expression on her face, like everything about it looks really nice. She's, of course, has the very pale skin, longer hair. This is a very pliable hair too. Like it's almost like thin, you know, rubber, which I think is interesting. I'm not a big fan of kind of even like just a straight line right here. It looks a little too straight. I know what they were going for, but it just looks a little too. But other than that, like I really like the way the sculpt on the face looks. Closer look once again at all the great details on this figure. She even has like little straps on her boots there. Very nice, very impressive, very happy I was able to pick this up. Love it. So without taking any more time, let's take a look at her articulation. Her articulation is just like Scarlet pretty much, where her head can go side to side. It can't really go, well, it can kind of go up, little hindrance from the hair. It can look down, a little bit of a pivot. No real butterfly joints, but her arms do go all the way around. Gets a little hindered by the hair there and by her shoulder pad. So watch out for that. Actually, what just happened? So I just learned something. This shoulder pad, this is a separate piece right here. You look, kind of as it's a separate piece. Wowee, look at that. But her arm can go up about that far. You can, is there a swivel at the bicep? I don't think there is. It's at the elbow, so swivel at the elbow. Single hinge in the elbow as well, along with a wrist swivel and hinge up and down there, and up and down there. So 2 up and down hinges. She has diaphragm and waist cut there. Her legs can go that far apart. She can do the splits. You also got that drop down thing going on. Her arm anatomy. Her leg can go up that far. It can go back that far. She has an upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Good lord, kids. I'm drinking too much Mystery Mountain Dew. And she has ankle hinge and rocker. So yes, still very nice articulation. She gets good mobility, good posing. She can fit on the bike. I will put her on the bike for some pictures, but I definitely will not be holding on to the bike, I don't think. Or at least not displaying it. Here she is with Destro and the Cobra Island Cobra Trooper. Finally getting a little bit more bad guys. I want more of them. And I do have Cobra Commander on pre-order, but we still need to get like Dr. Mindbender. Serpentor would be great. There's tons of names that are escaping me because, like I said, I am like 5th, 6th tier G.I. Joe fandom. So forgive me. Here she is with Roadblock and Duke. Once again, a varying height difference here. Looks like Duke is taller than her, of course, and Roadblock is very much taller because he is a beefy boy. And here she is with Beachhead and Scarlet. Scarlet being the only other female we have gotten in this series of figures so far. But I'm sure Lady J is right around the corner, which I want to know, like, what were you guys? Were you guys more of a Scarlet person or were you more Lady J? And I don't know. I kind of like Lady J a bit more, but I guess it doesn't matter. So there we have it, another solid figure from the G.I. Joe Classified figures. Not much to complain about here. Shitty distribution. Not much we can do about that. That's all on Hasbro and Target to try to get these to people and try to better things. And I will say the bike is a little disappointing. It could use a little bit more weathering and just something to not make it look so much like a toy. I know it's what it is, but hey, these are supposed to be collectibles. Supposed to be a little higher end than your average toy. This looks like something you would still see in like the standard Marvel figures or Power Ranger line. It's very plain, very boring. But the figure is top notch. I don't mind that I paid $40 for it. Worse things have happened. At least I'm not paying $125 to $200 markup that this thing's going for on eBay and Mercari. So just show some patience, check Pop Finder, call your local Targets, be nice to the associates, don't be a jerk, and hopefully you too can get this figure. If you like this video and you want to see more, go ahead, click like, hit subscribe along with the bell notification. You'll get notified of all the great content we continue to post up on this YouTube channel. Until next time, take care.